What is up, guys? Team Akardsky back with Mr. Blaker.
Yeah,
How'd you do today?
We got top 8 at a Unmatched Gaming's case tourney playing Dracotail, the deck.
The deck.
The deck.
The deck of all time.
Yeah. Post British Protocol. This is the first tourney that it was legal. Well, I mean they had 2 locals Thursday, Friday, but this is like the first like big event that they had that the stuff was legal. We were able to get our Albazes and all that. So
yes.
Yeah. So we that performed pretty well today. Don't really have any complaints about it. 40 card list.
Nice.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
All right. So so best normal summon in the deck, Lucius. He does Lucius things. 35 mana, the Heart and Soul. That's my girl.
Love the end of main activations.
Yeah, we love the end of main activation.
Making the opponent feel that they're safe. Yeah.
Yes. Double Erdla. Don't crucify me for the rare. All right, I'm working on it. It's rough out here.
God, yes.
And then we got 1 Pan, 1 Malulu, and then 1 Fritzl for the Dracotails.
So why only 1 Pan?
Because Pan doesn't have an effect as relevant as Erdla. Like the effect to summon one back when they destroy one of your guys, and to put itself to bottom comes out sometimes. That's why like sometimes I'll put it in grave, and then if they have my guys, then I gave him more follow. Because if I have a Lucius in grave, I can if they have my guys, I can go Pan, target the Lucius, summon it back, put this back, and then Lucius can grab follow up. So that way, if I don't die, I'm probably winning.
Nice.
But yeah, you only need 1. You don't really need more. Plus, you also don't want to brick on it either, because you can brick on Erdla too, but Erdla also has like irrelevant effects in grave that comes up more often, because you're using Erdla every turn to get back 5 mana or one of your spellcasters. So yeah, so it never came up.
The Dracotail GOAT, Tyler Blaker.
Yes.
Bye, Ludwig. Good night. Shout out to Unmatched Gaming.
Absolutely.
All right. Moving on to the new cool stuff. Three Fall on a White Dragon. For those of you who been who haven't been with the new. So he has an effect to summon himself from hand by sending a monster that mentions Albaz from edge cut to grave, and then on normal special he can summon an Ecclesia out of deck. So you're going to be summoning Incredible Ecclesia, because this is your tuner to get into your synchro, but we'll get into that later. And then he also counts himself as Fallen of Albaz always. So you can dump him off of Brand Diffusion, you can dump him off of Albion the Shrouded Dragon, because he counts as Albaz. But yeah, this card's insane. This card's great.
Playing 3 instead of 2.
It's a consistency card. You always want to be able to see it. You don't really care about OG Albaz, because like it's honestly a brick, and if you're using the Albaz to fuse into a fusion with your opponent's guys, you're probably already winning, to be honest. Plus the discard, like you don't really want to discard anything, because like you already discard a lot in this deck.
Right.
So yeah, honestly, this is fine. And then honestly, like this also allows you to just draw a card too randomly. And then you also play the Cartesia as well, because you summon this out of deck off of the Ecclesia Synchro.
A lot more branded cards.
Yeah, we like branded cards here. This is mainly a Dracotail deck though. This features Albaz cards. For hand traps.
We love hand traps.
3 Ash. We love hand traps in this deck because we can add them back. I can hand trap you, Arthalion, add them back. It's a great time. So 3 Ash. This card's insane right now. If you're not playing this card in your deck, what are you doing? 3 Bell. This card's also really good because this card says Negate Crocea, the Radiant Typhoon guy. So this is also really good. And then we're maining 6 Charmies.
How'd you feel about that today?
This is really good. This is like just low-key a blowout to Radiant Typhoon. This card doesn't hit Radiant Typhoon at all, but against Dracotail, you're always shotgunning this in draw phase because I don't want to get punished by like me. They go in Rahu, me chain this, and then they chain 5 mana to pitch their entire hand, and then they just get to summon Arthalion, and then I don't get to draw at all because then the Rahu resolves but Rahu resolves with fizzles because they don't have any monsters in hand to fuse, so it just results out in effect.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So yeah, 6 Charmers were definitely good. I would definitely still play them for Richmond for sure. Onto the spells. Triple Rahu. This card's great. Brain Infusion at home.
Pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah. Because especially because it kept to go into 1, like you have to max out on this now because you can't run out of spells and traps to set off of the monsters. And then 1 Ketu. Because obviously this card's at 1 now. But this card's really good. You have to be careful now with your Ketsu now, though, especially against Radiant Typhoon, because if you set it and they like MST pop it, like now your 1 Ketsu's out of rotation, and now you have to use a trap. Yeah, now you have to use a trap to put it back in deck to be able to set it again, because you don't really have another way to get back to it. So
right.
Yeah, so you have to be careful now with like how you use your Ketsu, especially against the Radiant Typhoon matchup, because I'm probably just never setting this going into a Radiant Typhoon board is they can just MST pop it, and like now that's one of my wasted fusion summon gone. So yeah, I'm just never doing that. Then we have the actual Brain Infusion, because this card's still really good. Against Lunalight, this card plus a Dracotail name says you out double Liger, because you can dump, because I played it today. I didn't see it though, but we played Jizukiru. So you can dump Jizukiru to summon Titaniclad. Titaniclad gains the attack of this plus the Albaz. So it's already big enough to run over 1. It's unaffected from Monster Spectrum from the extra deck. So Lighter can't out it. So you beat over 1, and then as long as you have a Dracotail named or like a way to get to Arthalion, you can Arthalion add the Jizukiru back. And then you just Jizukiru to out the other one.
Tribute the other one.
Yeah. So you can out double Liger in this deck. The only problem with this is if they know what you're up to, they're 90% of the time just going to use Silverhound to negate this. And then you cry in Spanish because you just don't have a way to out it.
Would you say that was like your toughest matchup today?
That was my toughest matchup, because if you don't. Like, I'm only playing 12 hand traps in the main deck, and usually when you charming them, like their goal is just to get to Liger as quick as possible. So like they don't care how many draws they give you, as long as they see Liger, like, that's all that matters. Maybe games 2 and 3 they might play a little bit safer, just because of like me citing the Jizukiru and whatnot. But yeah, no, I would say it's the toughest matchup for sure. Radiant Typhoon. I don't know. The matchup's very die roll dependent, but like I lost the dice roll twice against Radiant Typhoon today and won both times. But it might have also just been like player skill too. I don't know. But yeah, I definitely feel like the deck's good for sure. Like deck is like definitely like the second best deck for sure. Like second to this. But yeah.
All right, brother.
Later, bro. I'll see you at Richmond. Yeah. So, but yeah, no. Like Lunalight for sure is a tough matchup, but I mean, like it is what it is.
Gotcha.
All right, and then 2 Fallen the Virtuous. This card's insane. We only run 2 in the main deck because of Radiant Typhoon alone, because you don't want to give them another quick play to be able to like trigger their Crocea or their Vortex or their Chicken. You don't want to do none of it. But against everything else, though, like this card's insane, and this card's actually insane into the Radiant Typhoon matchup, low key, because when you activate one of your fusion spells and they chain the MST and then chain the trap card to negate, you wait until they use the mandate to target your fusion spell to negate it, and then you just chain the Fallen. Send whatever from extra deck for cost, and then you and then you target the trap, and then so you pop the trap, and so it doesn't resolve, and then you also get to your fusion spell also resolves too, because the trap says once per chain, so they can't chain the negate. again in the same chain.
Right.
After they've already used, they can chain our MST, but they won't be able to chain the negate again because the negate's only once per chain. So that's the best way that you play into the Radiant Typhoon matchup if you don't draw any of your 12 hand traps. There's also more hand traps on the side deck, but I mean it's just droll. Because like I mainly built this deck for the Mirror and for Radiant Typhoon. And then the last 3 cards in the deck is just 3 traps.
3 end board pieces.
3 end board pieces. Just humble end. All right. Onto the extra deck. 3 Arthalion. This shouldn't be a surprise. I mean, this card's just
keeps you going.
This card just gives you like infinite grind, recycles itself. You have more ways to recycle this now too with the Ecclesia Synchro, so you can put them back in deck now. So yeah, this card's insane. If I could play 12 copies of this, I would. We played the new Dracotail guy, the Shawless. So for those who don't know what this does, so it still requires a Dracotail plus a monster in hand, so same as the rest of them. So what it does is you can target 2 Dracotail cards in your graveyard, and then 1 face-up card in the field. You shuffle them all back into deck, but the card that you target has to be one of the same card types as the card that you target in grave. So let's say they've Ash Belled all your traps, and so all your traps are in grave. You can use the Shawless to shuffle the traps back, and then you target one of their face-up traps, and you shuffle them all into the deck. So against Radiant Typhoon, you're forcing out the trap right there because they have no way to protect their trap from this besides just MST popping something and then negating this. So in grinding, this card's really, really good, and then it's also a low-key board breaker too because you also just get to out one of their cards for free while also shuffling your cards back at the same time. So I think it's really good. And they still played you played the Google Mill, obviously.
Help break boards.
Yeah, help break boards. Yeah, these cards break boards. These cards say help replenish my board. Yep. Pretty easy. For the Albez fusions, 1 Mirror Jade. I never summoned this today, but it does. It does come up. Because there's times where like you definitely want to summon it. Like if you're already going through a bush in your fusions and you don't care about shuffling them back, like you can definitely just like go Albion, banish Albez plus a fusion, summon this, and then you can like use this to out something problematic. But it's just in there for utility because I don't play the Lebellion fusion.
The non-target banish is nice too.
Yeah, non-target banish is also just really nice. Alba Lenitus, this is how you break the pure branded board, because you can still just set the Fall of the White Dragon and then contact fuse their whole board for this. Plus this also gets you follow up too with the branded fusion.
Doesn't really work as well against you though.
No, it doesn't work as well against me, but like it because this is also how you out Secretarion in the Mirror too, because you can go Albez, like you can even use the effect of Albez, summon it in defense, summon the Ecclesia in defense, and then if they don't do anything, then you can just Albez contact with whatever for this, and then you still have the Ecclesia on board as well. So now you can't. Oh wait, no, I lied. You wouldn't be able to use the Albez because Secretarion's on board, negating it. Well, can't be able to activate it, but you summon it.
You still contact it.
You summon it, and then you summon it in defense, so they can't horn bounce it, and then you just contact fuse with their Arthalion, whatever other dragon they have on board probably, but and the Secretarion, yes. So you're getting rid of 2 of their bodies with 1 card, and then you're also putting this on board, and then this also just like has the effect to like attack multiple times too. So if you like nuke their board and you can attack twice with this, sometimes it's just game right there. Yeah. So it's pretty good. Titanic Clad, this is your Liar Dancer route. Not really much more. This is the only reason why it's in here is because it's a Liar Dancer route, and that's like really the only reason why it's.
You can double with Fallen if you're playing regular OG Albaz. To help break their board, but you're playing the 3.
Yeah, you can also dump Pan to summon this too, because it just requires a monster with 2,500 more attack. But this is also how you get the Jizakir deck too. Jizakir is 3,300, I think.
Yeah.
So you dump both of those. You summon this. This guy's big. and then he can already punch over when he's unaffected.
Beat Liger.
Yeah,
that's his...
beat Liger is the goal. That's your purpose.
That's his purpose.
Oh my god.
All right.
The Dracotail devours the Dogma. This is really nice. You don't do this play in the Radiant Typhoon, but you do it in everything else. So you can go activate Albaz, send Dogma, summon itself, and then during the end phase, you activate the Dogma to add your Fallen the Virtuous, and then you can Fallen the Virtuous, send the Albion. Well, hold on, I'll just show it for reference. Send the Albion to out your own Albaz, so they can't contact Fuse. With your Albaz, and now you get the Albion to set the other Fallen the Virtuous from the deck. The only reason why you don't do this line against Radiant Typhoon is that if they have a Crocea or another they have another monster in hand that can activate when a quick play is activated, the Fallen's gonna give them the chance to activate the Crocea and
plus off of it.
They're gonna add 2 cards for free on your turn before they even start their turn. So you don't want to do all that. But if you know you're not playing against Radiant Typhoon, I definitely recommend this play 100%. And then Sanctifier. This card's still really, really good.
It's the bridge.
This is the bridge. This is the bridge 100%.
Always dump Albaz and Frixel.
Heck yeah. Secretarian Dragon. This card's just like FTK against Dracotail if they don't see a way to out it. It's also just crazy against pure branded too.
Mirror match.
Yeah. The Dracotail in the mirror.
Whoever can get to Secretarian faster, if you...
Basically. And then the last fusion is Chaos Star Source. This is basically just your way to out Di-Fi if you can get to it.
Dimension Fissure, for those who don't know.
Dimensional Fissure, yeah. It does require you to play a lot of cards because we're not playing Libellion Fusion to be able to make it easier, but like the payoff for this is still really, really good.
Nice.
So that's it for the fusions. The only synchro here is the Ecclesia.
Nice.
Yeah. This card's insane. This card just being able to summon Cartesia from the deck, and then it also banishes itself. So it comes back in end phase as well. So you have another body on board. This card's just great. Being able to get Cartesia there to do another fusion summon on top of 5 mana and Rahu and potentially Ketu if your opponent controls a monster. This card is just everything. And then the Effect Engrave is also relevant too because it's Effect Engrave. You can target one of your, I believe it's a level 8. Yeah, you can target level 8 fusion monster and a card that your opponent controls, like any card, so even a face down card, and then it shuffles all of them back into the deck. So even if they out this, you're still going to be able to out one of their cards next turn anyway, and you're also going to get this card back in your deck and also one of your guys too. So you can shuffle back any of your fusions back into the deck to be able to recycle. So that's also how you also once you start going through your Arthalions and start banishing them with their effects, once they use their effect to come back from grave and then they banish them, so this is also how you get them back too. So you have like a really, really good grind game into most decks. Sure. And then the last card is SP because it's SP.
SP's SP.
Yeah, the SP is SP. He's a guy. All right. For the side deck, 2 Droll and Lock. I'm sorry, Radiant Typhoon players. I still need to play this card. There was a really sick play that happened today too, where I drolled myself during my own turn because I got double food against Radiant Typhoon, and then I go Arthalion to add the droll back. And then I just drolled him on his turn, and he wasn't able to play. So that's not okay.
That's disgusting.
Konami, this is not okay. And then the Jizakira that I mentioned earlier.
Yep.
To be able to, this is only for Little Light. That's literally the only reason why this is in here. I wouldn't side this in against anything else except for like maybe Dracotail to have another way to out Secretarion. But like that's it.
Knock that stack of cards over.
Nothing. Then we also have 3 double Cyclone. Good night, guys. This card's insane. Against Radiant Typhoon, against Dracotail, Mirror. This card's great. Because this card also just says out Mandate and also out Di-Fi. So this is the main reason why we need to play this card, because we actually just cannot play under Dimensional Fissure. So we need to find a way to out this card, and this card is one of the easiest ways to do it. Because you go Branded Fusion, they'll like chain MST, chain the trap to negate it, you can just go double cyclone, pop your brain fusion, and then also pop the die-fi, and now your brain fusion still resolves because the trap can't target it anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah, this card is just really, really good.
Nice.
I also play 3 Droplet. Droplet's also really insane to the Dracotail mirror because if you activate one of your spells and they chain Flame to negate it, you can chain Droplet, and then even if they chain Dragon's Mind, like this is like games 2 and 3. If they chain Dragon's Mind to negate the Droplet, you don't care because your spell's already dodging Flame regardless. So you don't really care. And then also this just negates like this also just another way to negate Secretarion. You can negate Gugamel. The Ecclesia Fusion, the World's Your Oyster. You can negate whatever, and then
it's a board breaker.
Against Radiant Typhoon, you can negate like their you can negate their Vortex or their Chicken to prevent your stuff from getting shuffled back. Then we played the 3rd Fallen in the side deck.
Just for going second.
Yeah, this is just for like going second or like going first sometimes. Like if you know this card cuts some matchups, like your brain is saying 100%.
Yeah.
Plus the effect of Reborn also comes up a lot too. So because if you have an Ecclesia in your field or grave, this is also just Monster Reborn for either grave.
Yep.
And they also have Call By because it's Call By. Why not? And then the last 4 cards is 3 Dragon's Mind because this card says Solemn Judgment × 2 and then Solemn Judgment × 3. So yeah, because this card also resets itself from grave as well. So it's also really nice. So yeah, so it's funny too because you can like drop it, send Dragon's Mind. They can't chain the Mandate Trap, and you can use the effect to reset it, which is like really funny. But yeah, so yeah, they performed pretty well today. The matchups were it was Sky Striker, Radiant Typhoon round 1, then it was Radiant Typhoon round 2. Round 3 was Lunar Light, which was my one and only loss in Swiss, and then it was Radiant Typhoon again.
Just all day.
Radiant Typhoon for the next 2 rounds, and then the last round was Branded Synchro. But yeah, my only loss was a Luminite player because he had my only way to out double Liger, and he Silverhound negated it. So I mean, it is what it is. And then top 8, that's why I lost to as well is Luminite, but it was a different Luminite player. So. Yeah, Liger's a very scary card. We don't like Ligers around here. But yeah, so that's everything. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, shout out to Team McCardsky, as always. Shout out to Unmatched Gaming. Shout out to River, Tom, Tyler.
God, yes.
Narena, everyone.
Of course.
And yeah, shout out to all the homies, and we'll see how the deck does at Richmond.
God, yes. All right. Well, thanks for the profile, man.
All right, much appreciated. Yeah, peace. Sign out.